Hi, it's Andrea Dancing Star, and let's read for the astrological sign of Gemini. Let's read for the astrological... Hattie, will you please, honey, not do that? Let's read. Okay, let's read for the astrological sign of Gemini. Gemini, do you know a Leo that's stealing from you? Or are you stealing from a Leo? What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? We're going to read cards for the astrological sign of Gemini. Gemini, the twins. What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? The Tower, sideways, Hanged Man. Okay, so you're realizing what could happen. You're having a serious realization moment. You're realizing that, you know, shit could go completely tits up. I mean, it's kind of like an awakening moment. You've had to change your perspective on a certain situation. It looks like it's like a home situation, you know. I mean, because obviously the Tower contains a man and a woman. They're falling out of this building that's been struck by lightning. You know, it's blown up. It's catastrophic. It's not happened, but literally it's like something has happened for you to change your mind, to completely go in a completely different thought process, way of thinking, to change your mind and realize that this is what could happen. Okay, there's been a lot of like kind of chaos and not really using any kind of wisdom that's led up to it. Maybe you've had some kind of a wake-up call where you're realizing maybe you need to put some more effort and thought into a certain situation, like a living situation. Maybe you're realizing that maybe you don't want it to fall apart, and you're realizing, man, maybe I could work on myself. Maybe there's something you could change within yourself. Hey, sister. She's like literally climbing the walls. Oh, okay. The Devil. So Capricorn energy, but also toxic energy, you know, addictions, vices. This is kind of like the fun part of life, but kind of like the fun part of life that kind of like tempts you away from your path, you know, your plan, your purpose, your focus. Somebody's calling judgment on that. It looks like maybe someone was like talking to other people. I mean, it doesn't look like it was... It doesn't really look like it got to like one night stand status, but maybe somebody still had like their Tinder account open before they got married, you know, like while they were engaged. Maybe somebody went on a date. Maybe somebody was having some kind of an emotional relationship with someone else other than their spouse, their partner. Maybe someone was just drinking a lot. That's a possibility also. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Devil for Gemini. Okay. So, the Eight of Swords and the Father of Swords. So, that could be Gemini energy. It's typically Libra energy, but it could be Gemini energy. It's air. It's masculine. It makes choices. It makes decisions. It takes action. And then the Eight of Swords. So, it could be the fact that like maybe Gemini was getting to this point where they were going to be kind of serious and like have a serious relationship with like one person, possibly like an engagement. And maybe Gemini kind of started to panic, you know, maybe Gemini started to feel like I can't fly. I mean, it's awesome that I'm reading for Gemini. And that's literally like a butterfly in a chrysalis, you know? So Gemini is the butterfly, you know? And the butterfly represents complete transformation. So maybe Gemini, you were living in this kind of life where, you know, maybe you were having fun. You didn't have a lot of commitments. You didn't have a lot of responsibilities. You were enjoying yourself. You would like to like go and do whatever you wanted whenever you wanted. Even if that meant leaving everybody that you've, you know, built up a rapport with and created any kind of a relationship with to go learn something new. I mean, it's like very much like exciting, adventurous, free spirit type energy. Maybe that was your life before. And maybe, you know, you met someone. Maybe you got kind of serious. Maybe you got kind of structured. Maybe you got kind of stable. Maybe you got kind of in love. And maybe it kind of freaked you out. And it looks like possibly you might have tried to like sabotage it because I mean, I think maybe you're like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to be tied down. I don't know if I want this stability. I don't know if I want this. So maybe you took some action. Maybe you took some action that you knew secretly in the back of your head would kind of like sabotage this situation. Yeah. Okay, King of Cups reversed with the Three of Swords. So, I mean, someone has got their heart broken. Someone has gotten their heart broken big time. It's like a water sign male, possibly. It could also just be like Gemini energy too. Either way, this King of Cups is kind of like out of the picture. This King of Cups is not like in his big, true, awesome, positive power. This King of Cups kind of looks like this King of Cups he's got a broken heart. There's definitely three swords in it. So there's definitely some deception, some lying, you know. Typically one person has a sword, so if there's three swords, there's typically three people in the situation. It's a very big burden. It weighs on the mind of this King of Cups reversed. The Magician reversed and Judgment. Okay, so yeah. I mean, I feel like maybe somebody's judging Gemini at this point in time for maybe manipulating a situation to try to make it go their way. I mean, and it is very much just like, I'm not trying to be like devil's advocate. I'm not trying to be. But I am saying that I kind of understand human nature, and I can kind of see where a person would, you know, maybe want to try to manipulate a situation to go their own way. The thing is, this was some serious deception. This wasn't just like, you know, playing Minecraft in creative mode and filling up a bunch of chests with everything that you need and then changing to survival with the chests. You know, and being able to go and get all your armor and your food and building supplies. You know, it's not quite like that. This was like deceptive to another person, maybe to two people. People are not enjoying it. The people that were deceived, they're not happy about it. And I think it's making Gemini stop and realize, like, wow, actions have consequences. And also, I think it's making Gemini stop and realize, like, I really kind of liked this situation that maybe you deceived. Maybe you really love the person that you deceived. So what comes next for Gemini? Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Oh, okay. Well, I mean... Okay, so maybe I was wrong when I said, like, maybe Gemini has realized, or maybe this is the deception. I mean, it definitely looks like someone stole someone's job. For real. Like someone created a whole bunch of chaos over here with some people, and it, in the process, like they did it on purpose to get someone to like lose their job because they were like building up a brand new job. It was going really good. It was going to be a whole new opportunity for the future. It was going to bring some money. It was going to bring some stability, and definitely like, I mean, it was on purposely kind of like stolen. I mean, in Gemini, you know what I'm talking about. You know what the story is. You know what the story is. I mean, Leo energy. Lots of Leo energy. Okay. So, were you trying to maybe steal from a Leo? Were you trying to deceive a Leo? The Leo may be egotistical and at times seemingly self-centered because they're ruled by the sun. You know, they just love themselves. It's planetary. But also Leo is not stupid. And Leo knows what's up. Leo knows why they're unhappy. Leo knows. The Leo knows. You know, like Bo knows. Leo knows. Yeah, Leo knows about this. This is like affected a home situation, a new home situation. And Leo is, they're sad. They're sad about the home situation. They're sad about that. They're upset about that. They're not happy about that. But they're not going to give up. Like, they're not going to be weak about it at all. If anything, they've just gotten stronger because of it. Anything else for Gemini? Six of Wands sideways and the Emperor reversed. Okay, well, the masculine figure in this situation is kind of just like hiding. Hiding. They really don't want people to know that they don't have the power that they truly have. King of Swords is behind that again. I kind of feel like this Emperor reversed is maybe Gemini energy. So yeah, the Emperor is going to hide. He doesn't want people to know what's going on with him. He's kind of maybe, it's like embarrassment type energy. Embarrassed that he doesn't have the power that maybe he made people think that he had. Ugh. Let's do some Your Feelings Matter cards for Gemini and try to like therapeutically help this situation in some way because it's not fun. It does not look like fun at all. Does not look like fun at all. Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. I want some cards for Gemini. I want some cards for Gemini for them to focus on in this situation. I want some cards for Gemini to focus on this situation. What is this one? This one is happiness. It was face up in the deck. It didn't fall out, but it was face up in the deck. So happiness. You want happiness? Do you want to be happy, Gemini? Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Slow down. Slow down and smell the roses. You know, stop for a second. Change. Change is inevitable. It's always going to happen. It's the one true constant in life is change. So, a way to look at that is, yes, it can be kind of scary if you're experiencing something really beautiful and good. Yeah, things are probably going to change because they always do. So, maybe they might stop being so beautiful and so wonderful. They might not go completely horrible. But also, another way to look at it is when they are really horrible, change is a constant. So, they should look up, you know? They should go up in a way, happy in a way, and at peace. Okay? So at peace. Basically, accepting what's happening, accepting everything that happens. Acceptance is key to being at peace. Being at peace is going to bring you happiness. Accepting that the world is full of change, change is the one true constant, is key. Also, slowing down. Slowing down. Okay, yeah. This right here, stress. Very stressed right now. I mean, and that's understandable because this was a crazy situation that I just read. So, slow down. Stop trying to do so much. Stop trying to control so much of an outcome. Let what's going to happen happen. Be with yourself. Take lessons that you can learn from this situation about yourself so you can learn more about yourself. And, you know, tell yourself that you're going to do better next time. Tomorrow is a new day. I mean, today's still early, so it's technically still a new day. So, yeah. This has been a reading for Gemini, and thank you for being here.